Online learning can be lots of fun and extremely effective, but it also has its own challenges. Meet Priya, Abdul, John, and Ying. Priya is very busy balancing parenting, work, and online learning. She loves learning through visuals and graphics, but struggles with reading lots of text. She finds it difficult to navigate a cluttered virtual learning environment. Abdul is a full-time online learning student who is always available for synchronous learning activities. He loves hands-on learning and is motivated by a sense of progress he can easily measure. John is a busy professional who loves teamwork. He learns a lot by listening and lives in the moment, so he sometimes forgets to log into the virtual learning environment. Yin is doing an online learning course to learn practical skills she can use to change her career. She has a short attention span and gets frustrated with long learning content. She loves to learn by reading and writing summaries and personal reflections about what she has learned. Hi, my name is Chibuzo Ijogu, and I am very passionate about creating engaging online learning experiences for every single student. I have taught online, face-to-face, and blended learning classes at various universities in the United Kingdom. I have won awards for developing engaging online learning modules and innovative online teaching. In addition, I worked as a HR consultant for multinational organizations, and a big part of my job for several years was developing online and blended training courses for managers and business leaders. I'd love to share my top 5 tips for creating an engaging online learning experience. Tip number 1 is to cater to different learning styles. Some students like Priya may be visual learners, while others like Abdul may be kinesthetic learners. Auditory learners prefer to learn by listening, like John, and students like Ying learn most effectively when they read and write. Online learning should use a mix of tools such as videos, narrated PowerPoints or Prezi presentations, virtual activities, and blogs that cater to the different learning styles. Adding games makes kinesthetic learning fun, and using quizzes and tests as formative assessment helps embed learning. Tip number 2. Flexibility is probably the most common reason students opt for online learning. Synchronous learning is great for replicating the sense of having a traditional class at a fixed time, which work for students like Abdul. However, asynchronous learning, which allows people engage with different learning resources at different times, provides greater flexibility. Combining the strengths of both methods is a good idea, although the majority of learning content can be delivered asynchronously to cater to students in different time zones and with different schedules. My third tip is collaborate. Fantastic online learning moves from an individual experience to knowledge sharing through peer-to-peer learning. Think about how to build an online learning community for students like John who like teamwork, and this can include working on team projects that develop practical skills that can be used in the real world of work by students like Ying. For instance, developing a business plan or an online marketing campaign collaboratively. Tip number 4, the user experience is crucial. Having a virtual learning environment that is easy to navigate, intuitive, and engaging makes learning fun. Rather than clutter the learning space with lots of text, you can use drop-down menus, graphics, and images to help students like Priya. A key part of the user experience is breaking the learning content into smaller chunks. For example, a 1-hour video lesson could be broken down to 5 to 10 smaller chunks for students like Yin with a short attention span, and for students like Priya who may be too busy to commit 1 hour at a stretch. My final tip is to motivate students to complete the online module by showing individual progress. Seeing a progress bar or checklist increase each time a student completes a chunk of learning can be a big motivator for students like Abdul. This can be combined by sending push emails that are personalized with the student's name, informing them of new content, and reminding them about deadlines. This can help students like John who sometimes forget to log into the virtual learning environment. So, a quick recap of my 5 top tips for creating an engaging online learning experience.